welcome to official Gooner TV. Again, before we get started, thank you for everyone with the likes, the views, the subscriptions. It's getting quite interesting in the comment section. A lot of opinions and a lot of views coming in. I really do appreciate it, so keep it going. As I said, I'm going to be doing a video later on in the week discussing some of the comments in the comment section of my videos, so stay tuned for that. Today, it's going to be another episode of Let's Talk Transfers, the latest news on Arsenal transfers or Arsenal targets. So we'll go straight into it. Last night, it was reported that PSG have put in a 25 million bid for Hector Bellerin, the Spanish right back. I'm not too sure about this one, if I'm being honest. Hector Bellerin, as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, he's been alright. He's coming back into the team. He had a horrendous injury, and he's not been 100% since he's come back. However, he's had a few good appearances. He's had a few good performances. He's 25 years old. He's been at Arsenal a long time now. You know, some would say maybe it's time to cash in on him. I'm not too sure. It's one that I think if we were to get a higher fee, I think Arsenal would be very, very tempted to let him go to fund a move for someone else. We do have cover. We've got Maitland-Niles. We've got Cedric. So Mustafi can play there as well. So we've got options there. It's just, is anyone as good as Bellerin? I'm not too sure. I don't know. That divides opinion. And also, he's reaching that age now where he's going to peak. So he's getting into his prime ages. Do we really want to let go of a player that's just about to hit their prime? I'm not too sure. Again, I think if we get a bid of 30 to 35, I think maybe that might get Bellerin, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think Arsenal will turn that down. 25, the fee is reported to be 25 plus 5 in add-ons, so 30 million altogether. What those add-ons consist of, I'm not too sure, whether it's performance-based or appearance-based or, I'm not too sure. It's not been reported yet, but I think that bid is too low. Like I said, I would prefer a 35 million bid plus add-ons. I want as much as possible, and then I think you can go if that comes in. It's a tough one. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think we should cash in on him now, or do you think we should stay? Remember, he's got 3 years left on his contract, so he can stay at Arsenal. It's not like we're in a position where we need to sell him. He's got 3 years left. So keep that in mind when you're deciding and when you're thinking about it. Socrates, we spoke about him on a few of my earlier videos. I think this is now coming to an end. I know there's been a few complications. What we want is, reportedly, we want a 3.2 million fee for Socrates from Napoli. And I think what Socrates is saying is, well, I'm not going to get the wages that I want if I go for a fee. So he wants Arsenal to do a similar thing to what they did with Henrik Mkhitaryan, and that's terminate the contract via mutual consent so he can command a higher wage so that Napoli don't have to pay the fee. Which I understand. He's 32 years old. He's on about 92,000 a week for Arsenal. If he does go for the 3.2 million, he's probably going to get around 60,000 a week, which I don't think he's willing to take at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. I would like a fee for him, but at the end of the day, 92,000 off the wage bill is better than nothing. So we'll have to see and wait for that one. I think Napoli are going to, point out his age, point out his wages, say, well, we can wait a year. We still got Koulibaly. We can wait a year. It might force Arsenal's hand a little bit if we really want to make some moves. We need to get that wage bill down, especially with Ozil still here. So let me know what you think on that one. Do we sell Socrates for a fee, or do we cancel his contract via mutual agreement and get him off the wages? We'll find out. The name I seem to be mentioning every day in every video, but it's because I want him to join the club so much. It's Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, this deal seems to be stalling. There's some reports that have come out that Arsenal have made it abundantly clear we are not willing to pay the 45 million release clause. We're willing to do a swap deal that includes Guendouzi plus cash, which Atletico have outright said no to. And it seems that Arsenal will be moving on in terms of interest to other players, which is a shame. I think that Thomas Partey is well worth the 45 million. Arsenal clearly just haven't got it at the moment. We need to free up some funds, which is why it's important to get these players off the wage bill and also try and sell some players. The likes of Torreira, if we can get a fee for him, maybe that's going to force them to sell Bellerin. I'm not too sure. I think that, a big club like Arsenal, we should take the risk and just spend the money. Thomas Partey is a world-class operator, and he'd bring, again, I've said it so many times, he'll bring steel to that midfield. He'll bring a sense of calmness, knowing that the defence is covered by this Ghanaian wall. Like I said, he's such a key player, and he could bring so much to Arsenal Football Club. But Arsenal just don't want to play the money. It's as simple as that. Arsenal, we want to get things on the cheap. We want the best of the best for the lowest price, which I guess is how business works. But sometimes you just got to cough up the money. If that investment is gonna, give out a good return in terms of Champions League football, which I believe he can contribute to, then just spend the money, man. Just spend the money. I'm not too sure what they're gonna do. I don't know how this deal is gonna turn out. Like I said a few videos before, I'm not confident on this deal because when it comes to spending money, Arsenal are very reluctant. I know people will say, yeah, but we signed Gabriel and Saliba, and yeah, but when it comes to big money, nah, they don't want none of that. They don't want none of that. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think. Are we going to get Thomas Partey? Is he worth the 45 million? And also, if he's not, who do we think we can add in there to sweeten the deal? I know they want Lacazette. Do we offer Lacazette as a swap? They're both similar age. I think Thomas Partey's 27 and Lacazette's 29. But I know they're a big fan of Lacazette. Will that sway it maybe? Let me know. Next is Martinez. There's been some rumours that Unai Emery wants to have a good old link up with Martinez. Obviously, Unai Emery has moved to Villarreal, the Spanish side in La Liga now, after being sacked from Arsenal. He wants Martinez, and it's been rumoured that Martinez is available for £7 million. £7 million. Now, after what Martinez has done on the back end of that season and how he's performed, 7 million just doesn't sound right. I think he's got 2 years left on his contract. He's on low pay. He's on 20,000 a week, I believe. As far as I'm concerned, proved he can compete on the world class level. He can compete with a Leno, a David. Well, anyone can compete with David De Gea at the moment. But in the Premier League, he's shown that he can compete at top level. So for me, it doesn't make sense to hear a price when we're talking about 7 million. Surely you just want to renew his contract. Just renew the guy's contract. Just give him some more money. Like I said, I've said it so many times before, 60 to 80,000 a week. He will stay. and play him across different games, across different competitions, or Leno across different competitions. Who should be our number one? You guys let me know. Has Martinez done enough to stake a claim, or do we go back with Leno, who was having a good season? Having said that, Leno did make a few mistakes during that season. I think the Olympiacos game, he made a mistake. He gave them the corner. The Chelsea game, he made two crucial mistakes that lost us the game. He's made a few mistakes in there. I remember the Tottenham game as well last season. The Eric Dyer header. What was that? So yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. We need to kind of look at that. But I think Martinez has done more than enough to warrant a chance at least to compete for the number one jersey, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Saeed Benrahma, or sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Saeed Benrahma, I believe it is, from Brentford. The 25-year-old Algerian forward player, wide player, he normally comes off the wide positions. Had quite a good season with Brentford. I think he had 17 goals, 10 assists or something like that. Obviously, they missed out on promotion, unfortunately. But he had a very good season with them. And it's reported that Arsenal are interested in Benrahma. He's rated at £25 million. And he was actually left out of the squad, Brentford squad, for their game against Oxford United. I've seen a few clips of him. Looks very, very, flary, very flash. Again, his numbers prove he had a good season in the Championship. But for me, I'm not too sure it's a player we need. If I'm being, in fact, I am sure it's a player we don't need right now. We've got Pepe, we've got Nelson, we've got Aubameyang, we've got Gabriel Martinelli to come back, we've got Saka, we've got so many wide players. Why do we need another one? I think we've got Willian that can operate on the wide as well. I just don't. I don't see it happening. I don't understand why we would go for that type of player, especially for 25 million. That 25 million can be used to invest in a Thomas Partey or someone else. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's a signing that doesn't really agree with me, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I think that we should be focusing on a CDM, a Cam, and if Laka's going, a striker, which I hope Laka's not going. As you guys may have already guessed, I'm a massive, massive Laka fan. A massive fan of his work rate and, his intelligence, his link-up play with Aubameyang. I think it'd be silly to let him go, but that's for another day, I guess. Benrahma, what do you guys think? I mean, yeah, not for me, but it's open to debate. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think? Do you think it's a good deal? Do you think that he should come to Arsenal? And if he does, who do you think he's above? Do we think he's above Nelson, above Pepe, above Willian? Where does he fit into our team? Let me know. Apart from that, I think that's pretty much it from me in terms of news at the moment. Obviously, we've still got the whole Ozil issue in terms of, is he staying, is he going? I know there's been a few reports that fans are desperate for him to be brought back into the fold. I made it pretty clear in one of my previous videos that if we were to revert to a back four and to get that still in midfield, i.e. Thomas Partey, then we could use a Cam and he would give us 10 to 15 assists a season. I have no doubt on that. So it's possible. He's done a U-turn before, to be honest. We just have to wait and see with Ozil. I personally don't think he's going anywhere. I think that he's staying at the club until his contract's over. Dani Ceballos, this seems to be getting closer and closer. I think I'm quite confident that this deal will go through. Real Madrid have got 33 players that they've got in their squad. They need to get rid of some. Dani Ceballos is one that they know he'll play he'll improve and he can come back when they've managed to clear up that squad in the season's time. Yeah, that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think we should be going for. What you think of today's transfer news. Should Hector Bellerin be sold or should we keep him? Socrates, should we terminate his contract and get him off the wage bill or should we command a fee? What do you guys think? Let me know. Again, thank you for the likes, the subscriptions, comments. It's all appreciated. You guys are doing brilliant. Just keep it up and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bless up.